Salutations. Welcome to another episode of Cardi's Perspective. And I am going to talk about STIs. Why not? Because I've been seeing an alarming rate of STIs going all across various states. And it made me think because I remember when I was a little kid and I used to always be observant. I was always observant. I never really did so much talking. I was always observant, right? So I used to hear the older people be like, yeah, you ain't had no cat unless you caught the clap. And that never registered with me. And I would see people like agreeing with it. And I'm like, that is crazy, right? Because you mean to tell me that in order to say that I had some cat, I had to go get burnt? That logic didn't sound right to me. It didn't. And some people that I knew would end up being burnt. And they would tell me the procedures that they had to go through to get cleared up, whatever it may be. And that alone scared the hell out of me. It didn't take Easy E, Magic Johnson, and all that. I was very studious, so we learned about all that in like the 4th grade. And I was terrified. So I always made sure that anytime I had any encounters, that I always protected myself. And I had actually went last week to get a checkup because I am about to start on a new excursion, pretty much. I got a new person in my life, and we're thinking about taking it serious. And she asked me, to get tested. And I was like, cool, because I know that I don't have nothing, And it's one thing to tell a person, you don't have nothing. Then it's one thing to actually go get the thing done. And I thought that was admirable of her to ask that of me, because that is the qualities that I was looking for in a person. So yeah, and I got the results back, and of course everything is negative. So I love it. I really love it. And it just lets me know that I was actually doing the right thing, because I never had none of these STIs ever. So I always thought that it was one's responsibility to make sure that they protect themselves, no matter how good a person might look, no matter how thick they might look, no matter how strong they might look, right? You still have to protect yourself, because it's your responsibility, especially as an adult. Nobody else is responsible for you. You are responsible for all your decisions. And I'm just glad. I'm glad. It's not necessarily a celebration. It is a little flex, because when you got over 200,000 people with the HIV, it just makes you wonder. And I was always meticulous with my body. So I wasn't just skinny dipping with anybody, if at all. Because I don't know you from a hole in the wall or a can of paint, right? So be safe out there. Be safe. Wrap it up. Get tested. Know your status. And require that of the person you want to have an endeavors with. That's my advice. I don't look down on nobody. I'm just glad that I don't have to go through none of those scenarios. It's better to be safe than sorry.